Hello, everybody. Right, okay. Hello, everyone. This is a bit different. And this is going to be me reading out stuff I've written over the last 3 years, the basics. And I just thought I'd ask you, the public, what you think of them. Whether they're any good or not. I'll do one, a little pause, ask around a bit. Well, if anybody's actually watching, but I'll ask you. Yeah. And if you can catch it later, you can leave messages in the comments and all that, which is what you're supposed to do. Okay, I'll get started. Now, this is one I wrote about. It's actually nearly more like 4 years ago rather than three. In fact, it's probably older than that, but that was the time I'd written it down officially. Okay, but as I say, I'll read it out. I'll see what you think. Oh, Uncle Crow, what do they know? They don't know you, Uncle Crow. Flying over the green field, flying over the green field. They don't love you. They never will love you, Uncle Crow. Oh, Uncle Crow, what do they know? They say you're a killer, Uncle Crow. Flying over the green field, flying over the green field. They don't need you. They don't need you. They don't see they need you, Uncle Crow. Oh, Uncle Crow, what do they know? They say you're so evil, Uncle Crow. Flying over the green field, flying over the green field. They don't want you. They don't want you. One day they will want you, Uncle Crow. Oh, Uncle Crow, what do they know? They don't know you, Uncle Crow. Flying over the green field, flying over the green field. They don't love you. They don't love you. They'll have to love you, Uncle Crow. That's the first one. It contains a slight implicit joke about who I'm wanting to have the style from. The line flying over the green field. If anybody knows the UK, knows where Greenfield is, that's the implicit joke, and that's the sort of tone I'm going for. And if one of the people from that group, I think there's only two of them. I think there's only two of them now that are still with us. See this, they might be interested. Probably to sue me, but hopefully not. This is another one. This was at a fairly awkward time in my life. Not really a problem, just awkward. Yeah, we were friends then. Sorry, I'm just sorry. We were friends then, and we're friends now, so that's the most important thing. It's just things that lay on your mind, really, to be honest. So I shall read this to you. Just let me pick this up properly. Some of these are 2 pages. This isn't, but there's some of them are. It's called Always Talking to You. I've been gone a long time. At least I've been gone in my head. I've plucked up the courage and finally left that burning bed. I've cleaned out my ears of everything that you said. So why, when I am talking to others, am I always talking to you? So why I address my sisters and brothers, but end up always talking to you? I guess I must be a jerk, letting my mind really work, much too hard and much too long, because when you're gone, you're not gone. I've closed the door on it, My dreams are now so far away, I've settled my accounts, and I'm facing a brighter today. So why, when I let out my feelings, am I always talking to you? So why do I hide away my dealings, but end up always talking to you? I guess I must be a jerk, letting my mind really work. Much too hard and much too long, because when you're gone, you're not gone. That's to say it's dramatic read. To say these are sort of like dramatic readings without the drama, if you think about it. This is on a similar thing about people and how they see things. It also has a sort of similar tone to the ending, which I've only just noticed. It's a bit odd, but I'll say it anyway. Girl, how is this affecting you? You smile through it all like it's just an inconvenience. You say you never cry, as if you switched off every other sense. Cry when you don't understand, but never about this. Cry when you hurt yourself, but never about this. Cry when the night falls darkly, but never about this. Girl, how this. Girl, how is this? Girl, how is this affecting you? I really want to know. Girl, how is this affecting you? I want to be right in letting go. You breeze past everything like it's not worth worrying. You live like it's a dream, as if scared that the truth comes hurrying. Cry when you don't understand, but never about this. Cry when you hurt yourself, but never about this. Cry when the night falls darkly, but never about this. Girl, how is this affecting you? I want to show I care. Girl, how is this affecting you? I do, but you're not there. Like that one, actually. This is me being a bit weird. It's also based on a real dream I sometimes keep having. It's one of those nasty little recurring dreams that you don't want. Calling it a nightmare is a bit strong. It's not a nightmare, but it's not nice. God, it's not nice. And it's so embarrassing admitting it. So now I'm admitting it to the whole wide world. Well, better out than in, I suppose. It's called Okay. Oh, no, not okay. Oh, heck, it's getting electrocuted at WBQ again. You know, it just sounds funny saying the dreams come round again, but if the dream isn't so sunny, the sleep is not your own zen. And the horror as the cables zap your back, and the horror as you die quickly in slow, dilated time. Well, I want you to be around, to hold me so tight as I shiver and fear, so much sweat that I drowned. I don't think I should be here. And the pain, the pain as the burn cuts you deep, and the pain as you catch fire like the dead will do. Every time I walk through this, I know it's only my mind hurting me, but I hear the buzz, the fizz of 25 kV AC setting me free, and the blushing and the bustling, and the blushing as the dream is understood, and the blushing as you realize that embarrassment is worse. I'm not embarrassed anymore. Nah, 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 nah. That's told me and everybody else. This is a nice one. It's a song about a YouTuber, you know, lived in America, and I haven't seen anything of theirs recently, but I used to visit their YouTube site quite often. I'm probably going to do it a bit more again. Um, I really like this one. I think this is a good one I wrote. It's a bit simple. And let's see. Let's see. It's called She's a Peach. The laugh of a soon-to-be friend is all you need in the end. Hugs, giggles, and fun would cheer up almost anyone. And she gives more than most, but she doesn't know why. And she's not one to brag or boast about the twinkle in her eye. And you'll get something that's out of reach. She's a peach. She's a peach. The dreams of a really sweet girl are all you need in the world. Love, jokes, and smiles are worth every one of the miles. And she gives more than most, but she doesn't know why. And she's not one to brag or boast about the twinkle in her eye. And you'll get the fun time, not a speech. She's a peach. She's a peach. Her arms are always open to you, and it's all bright and new. Wonder, life, and dreams, but not caring what it means. And she gives more than most, but she doesn't know why. And she's not one to brag or boast about the twinkle in her eye. And you'll get something that's out of reach. She's a peach. She's a peach. I like that one. I like that one. I don't think her or her family will ever realise it's about her. All I'll say is, how are the chickens? I'll leave it at that. This was about something specific which I've since forgotten about. So when it mentions September, it's there, but you can ignore it. You can put in any other month ending in Burr. But yeah, it was something personal to me that I've since completely forgot. But it's interesting. It's interesting, and I've just picked my nose. No, seriously, I didn't trick there. Right, I haven't done anything with it. Yeah, I'm not discussing. Yeah, right. I'll do this. It's called Something I Lost Today. I feel that there's something missing. I feel that there's something gone. And though I can't put my finger on it, it doesn't make it any less wrong. So what's the use of freedom if it leaves you in a hole? So what's the use of freedom if that's what eats your soul? These things I remember about something I lost today, and I'm dreading September about something I lost today. I feel there's something rotting. I feel there's something nasty. And though I cannot catch the smell, it doesn't even start to fool me. So what's the use of freedom if it leaves you in a hole? So what's the use of freedom if that's what eats your soul? These things prey on me about something I lost today. I'll keep on and we'll see today. This was a slightly more experimental. Might be fairly obvious where the inspirations was taken from, but it's a totally different thing. It's called The Girl with the F Machine. Yeah, no. I shouldn't be thinking about that sort of thing, but hey, it happens. Yeah, as I say, it's called The Girl with the F Machine. I'll just take it off. Years without you must have blown my mind. Sights of old dreams are unwelcome and unkind. Walking past you hurts my poor head. If I wasn't happy, I'd wish that I was dead. Letting me in is too far for you. Stalling and forgetting is your plan. I'd nearly lost you, but you won't keep. As I write it all down to read back to myself, only to hurt like picnic sunburn. How do I know it's useless to want you back? Boyfriend tales my own sense of doom, which colour me dark within these four safe old walls, because it's a damn scary world, and I fumbled my chance as you were sharing coffee and talking about a dream about the girl with the F machine. There's nothing to say about how it affects me. I'd only tell myself I was lying. As I wall myself in with myself, as you go on with life as if I wasn't there, to old and new friends who don't give a hoot, but they like you, just don't love you like I think I can. The gatehouse is your little foot while you talk about Basil and how you can always make it grow, and you think you are safe because you keep me today, and you think you are sad because you need me today. But the past can't be asked, and you forget everything you've seen and forget the girl with the F machine. I think you wouldn't be caught dead with this coda, as those you laugh at sleep deep into trouble and lose their bright star. New friends mock, for there's nothing to mock you for. Dream your past dances and rate him in your head. I'm a fool, but I'm still here. This was basically a straight reimagining copy. I could get sued, but seeing it's all my own words, I shouldn't do, especially when it got put to totally different music. It's called The Accountant in His Counting House. I tend to pause about 3/4 of the way through. It's not a long pause. Sitting at the desk that holds your money tighter than your pocket, you can hold on to the fluttering dancing paper within your hands, but it blows away from stretching fingers, opening the grey, poisoned mind. Greed and morality collapsing like cards, waiting for orders after finding all the rebels that are dying in the gutter, creeping round to find food even in your kitchen. They look down, saying nothing at all, just hungry, scared children. You hold their futures in your ink stained cold hands. Oh, balancer of their books, financial genius, monetarist of monetarists, capitalist icon. Yes, you say that there is no alternative. Peeking at your watch, you say time is precious as you take the very air out of people's lives to feed your cold mind. Markets hurt you. Markets hurt you. Every day they lose your money from others' wallets, and money catches fire without heat. Wide open pockets are filled. It's amazing how many are bribed with dirty money. You seem to have gone bright white, not surprising, with a lack of blood in your veins, but you will bleed, and you cannot stop the blood, as the army are ready to throw you neck and crop into the street. O balancer of the books, financial genius, monetarist of monetarists, capitalist icon, yes, you say that there is no alternative. Trust in Catchbox, and it will betray you. You will have to hand back everything you bought. All the pennies you have are not yours to have. You cannot buy power with just money. Hiding before your desk, they're coming to take you away, screaming as the copters with their guns trained on you, squeezing your mind. Good job, those copters are coming to take you to safety. Yeah, just what I think. This is a bit more modern. This is an interesting one because this sounds like a love song, but be careful. Read between the lines because it's a lot darker than any love song has a right to be. It's also quite sweet in that it's had a nice ending, but it's also wrong or wrongish. um, it's called "Thank You for Being My Friend." Yeah. I've done it that way because obviously it's not quite right. Okay, I shall read this out. Thank you for following me. I now see things I didn't see. Thank you for being my friend. I hope this is something that will never end. Thank you for taking a look. I'm now your open book. Thank you for chancing on love, letting me know I'm good enough. And although they say you're strange, obsessive, and possibly deranged, I know that this isn't true. I'll never find another you. Thank you for following me, showing that I was someone to be. Thank you for being my friend. I give you all the love I can send. Thank you for knocking on my door. I don't have to feel bad anymore. Thank you that I was your dreams. You don't know how much this means. And although they say you're a creep, that your love won't come cheap, I know that they are faking. I was so tired of waiting. Thank you for following me. I'm not doomed to be free. Thank you for being my friend. Taught me that I have to bend. Thank you for everything now. I'm loving you, so take a bow. Thank you for helping my life, my refuge from trouble and strife. Thank you, nice girl. Thank you, nice girl. Thank you, nice girl. It's more a bloke looking at nice guys. You see, I'll explain this. This is a bloke looking at nice guy syndrome and applying it, because I'm a bloke, to nice girl syndrome, which is probably a bit less. But it's there. And think about that first line of the verses. First line, yeah, the verses that unfortunately also contain the title, but you know what I mean. Thank you for following me? Are they a stalker? Think about it. It might sound like a love song, but it might be a bit darker than you think. This one might be obvious if it's obvious, but it's certainly obscure if it's obscure. It's not a nice song, is this? The original isn't that nice either, that I've taken the idea from. And if I end up sued by somebody in can't call it Holland. I'll call it the Netherlands. If I ended up sued by somebody in the Netherlands, you'll know why. It's called Evening. Evening, please go away from me this evening. Can it please set me free? This evening, can't you just let me be? Not my night. Evening, and it all goes wrong. This evening, and here's sad song. This evening, it's taking too long. Not my night. You ran away from me then, left me crying then. It's taking so long to get over losing you. You said it was long overdue, but the one leaving was you, and the night hides again. Evening, and I'm left crying. This evening feels worse than dying. This evening, a smile is lying, not my night. Evening, and it's just a farce. This evening, left flat on my arse. This evening, on life I will pass, not my night. You ran away from me then, left me crying then, made your own way that was only meant for you. You set off on your road, and I feel like a toad. Cold, sad, and clammy again. You ran away from me then, left me crying then, made your own way that was only meant for you. You set off on your road, and I feel like a toad, cold, sad, and clammy again, and the night hides again. This one I really might bloody well get sued for. I hope I don't, but I'm quite prepared to risk it because they might make me laugh instead of getting sued. It's called What? And it's not about me. A lot of these have been about me, and this one isn't. This one is two real life people. I'll just say that. My best friend won't let me sing, but I got the silver, and she got the copper. I want to breathe into the mic and let it ring, just to show I can sing as well as her. What? You heard me. What? You heard me. You have some grit in your eye. I'm surprised it isn't a log. You have some grit in your eye. I'm surprised it isn't a log. My best friend wants all the fame, but I am baby doll while she is a rose. I guess that's how it is, no one to blame, yet she has thorns right down to her toes. What? You heard me. What? You heard me. You have some hog in your soul. I'm surprised it isn't a whale. You have some hog in your soul. Surprised it isn't a whale. My best friend won't let me sing, but I got the silver and she got the copper. I want to breathe into the mic and let it ring, just to show I can sing as well as her. What? You heard me? 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 And that's the spoken bit. And there is something about you, baby, tonight. That's bloody obvious, isn't it? If I don't get flaming suit, I'll be surprised. Uh, Golden Girls. I like this one. I like this one. It's written for somebody who doesn't even know I exist. So it's balls, in other words. But I might as well put it out here. It's a good. It is actually a good bit of writing from me. I think. I thought I had all the friends within my little world. They never told me how it ends when you lose your golden girls. And when I look back and see all you two did for me, I cry into a little world for you two, my golden girls. Okay, let's do it. Let's face up to it all. Although it's been a few years now, I still miss you two. I think I've hit a wall. Thought we'd last forever on coffee and jokes, but forever happens never. Golden girls vanishing to smoke. And when I look back, all you two did for me, I cry into a little world for you two, my golden girls. Let's have a mass debate. Let's talk it out now. Never too late to stop the pain, but without you two, still hits me like pow. I think I've turned in on my sad old dreams. Without my golden girls, what did they ever mean? And I go out into the sun, new things to do for everyone, for my bestest friends in the whole damn world, for the memory of my golden girls. That's this another spoken bit, which is good night V, good night C. I'm not sure if anybody will do that. Ooh, doom, 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 horror, 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 horror. My anti-nuclear stuff, in other words. It's I've got to make an apology to a certain person who did a song with a title that took me into a totally different place. I hope he don't sue either. I don't think he would. He might actually. Trident. If you should hit them now, you would really fill the whole world in. Drinking fear, running to shelter, a future too dark for any sin. Trident, see all the fallout and ash, smear the streets with pain, drink in fear as fission products drain all examination of a life. There were animals that are all now dirty smuts that will not come again. How long will we have to wait to see them once more? We die slowly in the black streets, the last of this hidden world, the 4-minute warning attune, and we start back at one with burnt fingers curled because you went off. Trident, oh trident, trident, oh trident. Sobering, huh? Now this one is about me. you're going to think, well, you could think what you like, to be honest. Sometimes I don't give a brass fart. No, I do give a brass fart. This one's, it's about me, and it's me rattling the bars of my monkey cage going, look, don't take face value. It's called I Can Feel. Oh, God, I've got an itch. Sorry about this. Itchy ear. Right. Some people say I shouldn't be here anyway, that I don't care for anyone, that I'm just a shut down one. But although it may be a learned emotion, I can feel. And I might tune out to fight the commotion, but I can feel. I can feel. Some people say I cannot love on any day, that I'm just out for myself, that I'm a parody of mental health. They don't see me when I play, rise to greet the day, and although I have to think about it, I know that I can't live without it. Oh, love, sweet love. Some people say I'm defective in every way, that I cannot even care, that I drive everyone spare. But I know I can keep it in my head. I can feel. What the hell do you think I've got instead? Yes, I can feel. I can feel. What the hell do you think I've got instead? Yes, I can feel. I can feel. Yeah. This one's over 2 pages. It's it's a bit cheeky, but it's all my own words, so I'm sure I can't be sued. It's called My Name's Liam, but he only mentions the fact that he's Liam in one little part of the song, and it comes back at the end as well. It's 2 pages is this one, so I have to take 2 pages and hope I change over properly. This could be a bit of an arse spread out. This is why it's adults only, because it contains a swear word. It's not massive, but it contains a swear word. Oh shit, let's crank it up and slow it down, for this is my home. I think I'd like to be recognised if I can get that song out of my hair. I don't talk to ladies if I can help it. And on that day in '93, I was just bored. And I'm no oil painting, and I guess my recognition won't come. I just got fired the week before, drowning my sorrows in bud. And I saw everyone else pretending they were clean, trying to get out every damn spot from their tin pot motorised god that they work in hot for, whilst me, Liam, I'm free. I wasn't feeling very good. I think I wasn't feeling at all. No, I wasn't feeling good. Sure, I wasn't feeling at all. I wasn't feeling good. Wait for head to explode and then die in my bed. So all I needed was a bottle of beer and I guess a lady to talk to make it clear I wasn't wasting my life or setting it on fire and watching it burn. But I guess all I do is swear as I saw my life go out of view, as I walk out the door, as 2 folks come in, seemingly in love. Wish I had that back. I wasn't feeling very good. I think I wasn't feeling at all. No, I wasn't feeling very good. Sure, I wasn't feeling at all. I wasn't feeling very good, waiting for head to explode and then die in my bed. Sadly, the pain is mine. No matter, no how, the lady helps against the beer and the fire and the tin pot gods, but I guess she came too soon. I wasn't feeling very good. I think I wasn't feeling at all. No, I wasn't feeling good. Sure, I wasn't feeling at all. I wasn't feeling very good. I think I wasn't feeling at all. No, I wasn't feeling good, but at least I'm here now. I wasn't feeling at all, waiting for head to explode and then die in my bed. Waiting for head to explode, then die in my bed. And then, after all that, she got my name wrong. I like that one. This one does not have a musical root, although it certainly has a root. Unfortunately, it's a very sad root. Um, it's a long time ago, long time ago, but it's still a very sad root. I'll do it because I've written it. I have to. Again, it's 2 pages, so I'm going to have to get these two. Not careful. It's called A Boy, His Dad, and Their Van. There once was a boy who lived by the railway, and one of his joys was to see the trains go past. And he loved his mum, and he loved his dad, and he loved the van that his dad had. It was a boy, his dad, and their van. There once was a man who lived for his son, and he had lots of places as those trains sped on past. And he loved his wife, and he loved his son, and he loved the van that made all the fun. It was a boy, his dad, and their van. And it was late in July when they decided to go for a ride in that old van, good and true. So they waved mum goodbye, the boy feeling excited inside, as it was another fun thing to do. It was a boy, his dad, and their van. And it was on the rails when Old Faithful came to a crawl. Then there was nothing they could do. Of all the times it could fail, this had to be the worst of all, as the 9:33 was coming on through. And it came over the radio that 9 souls had disappeared, including the young boy in the van. Who knows where time goes when it's worse than you feared, and fate screams out a goddamn. It was a boy, his dad, their van. There once was a boy who lived by the railway, and one of his joys was to see the trains go past. And he loved his mum, and he loved his dad, and he loved the van that his dad had. It was a boy, his dad, and their van. It's a sad music. It's not making me cry, but there's one later that will do, and that's supposedly a happy one. It's also the last one, but you can wait for that one. Scarborough Winter Day. Again, this was a bit of a template one. Again, my words, but somebody else's song technically. So if we put different music to it, it's a completely different song. We started out in your MR2, soft top leaking in the rain. This cold you're putting me through, I should have taken the train. You said that this should be fun. She's all, we'll get you there. The back left went off like a gun, and oh so bald is your spare. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there. Cold winter day on the bypass. Got to get in from this freeze. The baby needs to touch more gas, and I need to stretch my knees. Time for fish, chips, and peas. I'll guess you'll have the same. A seen something that will displease. There's a bit of snow in that rain. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there. Crunching right front bearing, watching the oil gauge. Oh, darn, I'm past caring. Boredom skipped past rage. Hey, look, that's Seema. I think we're nearly there. Even the exhaust is cleaner. Break down now if you dare. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there, Scarborough Winter Day. We'll get there. See, good enough. This is a nice one. It's fairly personal for me. I mean, I can be probably criticised for this, but I hope I'm not, because I'm being honest. I know it's time to clean out your closet. I know that it's time for a change. And yes, there's things you want to bury, but I don't want to be buried again. I'm not the past you should throw away. I'm there to be used for another day. I'm not the past you should throw away, and I've always loved you anyway. All my life's been boom and bust. All my dreams have turned to rust. In my mind, in my mind. All I have is the thought of you. What can I do? In my mind, in my mind. I know you need to get things in order. I know you need to kick on. And yes, there's things that are broken, but I don't want to be broken and gone. I'm not the past you should throw away. I'm yours, and yours I will stay. I'm not the past you should throw away, and I've always loved you anyway. All my life's been blue, boom, and bust. All my dreams have turned to rust in my mind. All I have is your moon smile. Please stay for a while in my mind, in my mind. I know you want to keep just one thing. I know that you need to be free. And yes, that will be the only trinket. Oh, hell, that trinket be me. I'm not the past you should throw away. I'm not past. I'm right here, today. I'm not the past you should throw away. And I've always loved you anyway. All mine. My idea, everything. Taken from a photograph. It's about a fairly well-known person, though. I don't feel so about this. I don't think he's that sort of guy. He might be prickly, but I don't think he's that sort of guy. This little first bit is spoke song, and I'll go say song. The rest is song. Then there's a little bit at the end that spoke song. So I'll just say this: spoke song. He makes himself tea. He walks out into the garden. He sits on the swing and starts to think. So, man on a swing with a mug of tea. Man on a swing, man on a swing with a mug of tea. He lost his girl, he almost lost his life, and he reflects on how life changes overnight. Man on a swing, man on a swing with a mug of tea. Man on a swing, man on a swing with a mug of tea. It was so normal, wasn't going too fast, but the road was wet and the tyres were trashed. Man on a swing, man on a swing, with a mug of tea. Man on a swing, man on a swing, with a mug of tea. He has to work or he'll lose his mind. Back to the grindstone, why is death so unkind? Swing, man on a swing, with a mug of tea. Man on a swing, man on a swing, with a mug of tea. He lost his girl, he almost lost his life, and he reflects on how life guts you with a knife. Man on a swing, man on a swing, with a mug of tea. Man on a swing, man on a swing, with a mug of tea. Spoke song again. He makes himself a tea and walks out into the garden. He sits on the swing and starts to live. I like that. I do like that one, actually. This sort of thing. This is one, again, of the influences are very obvious. If you're looking for it, if you're not looking for it, it won't be that obvious. Here we are, lying here again, and I feel so uneasy, and you're my only friend. I don't want to do this sort of thing again. I don't want to do this sort of thing again. When I was young, this running round was fun, but now the joke just ain't funny, and we're hurting everyone. This sort of thing again. Like a pinioned piece in a game of chess, I cannot move for crying, although I try my best. I don't want to do this sort of thing again. I don't want to do this sort of thing again. When I was young, this running round was fun, But now the joke just ain't funny, and we're hurting everyone. I don't want to do this sort of thing again. I don't want to do this sort of thing again. Here we are, lying here again, and I feel so uneasy, and you're my only friend. This is probably going to be my only excursion into country, which is a genre I don't have a lot of knowledge of. I was going to, if I said I didn't like it, that would be a lie. It's more that I don't know enough about it. But it's so my idea of writing a country song. It is based on another country song. In a way, it's gently guying it. In a way, it's taking the villain out of it, and the villain is now the good guy's own fears, which is an interesting way of looking at it. It's called Bletchley Hollow. I can't pick up the darn thing. Right. I've got to go down to Bletchley Hollow. I've got to do what's right, because I'm pretty angry at my own failings. I have to sort it all out tonight. Her laughing eyes sweet, but Bletchley Hollow hems her in. I tell myself I should not bother, then hate myself for not trying to win. All of my love is in Bletchley Hollow. I need her within my hands. I'll fall on my ass if I go down that hollow, but I'll do what my heart demands. Her laughing eyes are sweet, but Bletchley Hollow hems her in. I tell myself I should not bother, then hate myself for not trying to win. I am setting out for Bletchley Hollow. Tell my fears to pipe down. It will never be right to let her slip away, for I love her right in this town. Her laughing eyes are sweet, but Bletchley Hollow hems her in. I tell myself I should not bother, then hate myself for not trying to win. Get behind me my own fears, for I shall enter Bletchley Hollow and ask for her sweet hand. Get behind me my own fears, for I shall enter Bletchley Hollow and ask for her sweet hand. I like that. I like that. This is the last one. And excuse me if I start watering during or after it, because it's one of the best, and it's the one that really makes me feel. It came to me in a dream. I might as well admit that. And it almost came the whole song. Not so much the words, just scenes from it. And I had to write it down. I nearly waited too long. I nearly had forgotten it all, but I managed to make myself remember. Okay, this is Sweet Kids. It's a bit sentimental at the start, but I can't think of a new way of starting it, because I'm not like that sometimes. Today's the day all came true, the peak of me loving you. You know what happened, but I'll tell you anyway, how we came to this wonderful day. You see, we came from broken homes, cheered each other up when we were alone. I was your protector, you were my clown. Both of us needed the other around. Yes, we were the sweet kids. They called us the sweet kids. To others, you were just to tag along. I knew I didn't want you gone. You seemed to annoy them, just a snotty-nosed kid. But I knew you better than the others did. Sneak into each other's room, crack jokes to dispel the gloom. Of course you were too young, just the best of friends. But we already know how this ends. Yes, we were the sweet kids. They called us the sweet kids. In the home I looked out for you. I know you looked out for me too. You always stood up for me in your own special way, left me smiling, nothing to say. All the days I held your hand. Nothing was fixed, nothing was planned. Just an older child helping a younger child out. But you helped me more, no doubt. Yes, we were the sweet kids. They called us the sweet cuts. Now I'm 26 and you're 21, and the future is so much fun. I'm now a fireman, and you've got a green phone. Together we'll surprise everyone. Quieter. You see, we come from broken homes. Cheer each other up when we are alone. You are my protector. I am your clown. Girl, don't we need the other around? Yes, we are the sweet kids. They call us the sweet kids. Yes, we are the sweet kids. They call us the sweet kids. And that's basically repeat to fade, actually. And I'm not going to do repeating to the fade. It's a lovely thing I wrote there. The lines I'm happiest with, somebody's going to tell me not to be happy with them, but I'm happy with them. I wrote, I was your protector, you were my clown. And then later, you're my protector, I am your clown. I thought that's good. That's good. And to say, I mean, the line "you've got a green thumb" it basically means she's studying to be sort of like a nursery woman, you know, not nursery for kids. You mean, plant woman, for garden centres and such like. So just so you know. If anybody's confused by that, got a green thumb means a plant woman for garden centres and such like. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I do like that. I do like that the verse, told you just to tag along. I knew I didn't want you gone. You seemed to annoy them, just a snotty-nosed kid, but I knew you better than the others did. You can't say much more than that. Well, I haven't had anybody seeing this straight off the bat, which is no problem. Don't worry about that. Yeah, if you see it later, give me a bell. Say what you think about it. Or not. I know this contains a lot of mistakes. Then just go live, put it out, and go. So what I'll say is have a great tomorrow, a great rest this evening, and a great rest of your life. Thank you.